I'm going to give it just a minute to see if anybody pops on here. Forgive me, I still have a lingering cough from the colds my whole family had. So hopefully somebody's gonna pop on here real quick. I know what people are working, whatever. This is the second time I've done this, but like my morning was nuts. But we survived it, which is what's important. All right. So we've been working really hard with Maris, who is 8. She'll be 9 next month. She's 4'2", so she's pretty short, which is interesting because I'm 5'10". Her dad is like 5'9", but he's a little bit stocky and shorter. And so she kind of takes after him, and he doesn't necessarily encourage healthy eating habits the same way that I do. Hey, Rachel. Hey, Lucretia. You guys ready to hear about why I told my daughter she couldn't go to school with a camel toe? So anyway, so I have bought, I can't even tell you how much clothing I have bought for this kid and returned and exchanged, and how much stuff that we have taken the tags off and washed and then she hasn't worn because she puts it on and decides it's not comfortable. And I preach to her about your clothes have to feel good and look, you have to think you look good and feel good inside. And so we try not to focus on the fact that she's 4'2" and almost 100 pounds. And so she's like transitioning from kids clothes to juniors clothes, but like she's not tall enough. So when I buy jeans, I cut 6 or 8 inches off the bottom of them, whatever. She's also very particular about how things feel, like her thighs rub together. So she likes leggings, and her belly, you know, she doesn't want anything tight on her belly. So she doesn't, but she's into high-waisted jeans. So we'll speed up to this morning. I'm sitting on the floor with Hudson. Hudson has some particular needs that take a lot of patience, and so I'm sitting on the floor with him. Also Wednesdays. Wednesday mornings are Wednesday is the one day a week that my boys go to daycare. And so I'm sitting on the floor with Hudson, and we're talking about how he doesn't want to go to Amy's. He likes Amy, but there's so many kids there. And I hear from downstairs, "We have a pants problem down here." So I'm like, hang on a minute. Let me finish up with Hudson and I'll be right down. So I go downstairs, and Maris is standing there in her camo t-shirt, which is her new favorite. Thank God I got one right. Her denim jacket, which she got for Easter and has literally worn every day since. Like, she got it for Easter. She wore it on Easter, wore it home to her, wore it to her dad's, wore it all day on one day, and I know that because she FaceTimed me like 7 times from her new phone. And then she came home in it yesterday morning to go to school, and I didn't say anything. I knew it needed to be washed, but I let her wear it to school. So my mom must have washed it real quick last night, because I go downstairs, she's got her camo t-shirt and her denim jacket on, and she's like, "I don't have any leggings." You don't have any leggings? No, I only have one pair, and they're in the laundry. Okay. So put a pair of jeans on. I have PE today and I can't run in jeans. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. You're going to put a pair of jeans on, and we'll put a pair of shorts, because you do have some shorts that are comfortable that you like. We'll put a pair of shorts in your backpack. So we make that decision, and she's going to change for PE. So we make that decision. I go back upstairs. I'm getting breakfast for the boys, and she comes up in these really super cute tie-dye jeggings that have they're jeggings material, but they have a button closure. So sorry, I still have a lingering cough. Anyway, so she's got them on, and she keeps pulling them up, and she's yanking, and they're like up under her boobs. And she's like, I need a belt. I only have a zebra belt and it doesn't match. Well, no shit, kid. You're wearing tie-dye jeggings and a camo shirt. Now you're worried about a zebra belt? Anyway, I get one of my belts. It's obviously too big for her. And so I'm like, don't worry about it. We got this. I grab a steak knife, and I'm like, she's got the belt. Yeah. You know, she's got the jeggings up to here. She's got the belt yanked. And I'm like there with a steak knife trying to put a new hole in my brand new belt. Doesn't matter. This kid needs to go to school. Mornings are important. Finally, I say to my mom, like, can you take over getting this hole in the belt? Because I can't do it. I go in my room, and I'm picking out my jewelry, and because I haven't left the house since Saturday, and so I know I'm just taking the boys to daycare and I'm running a couple of errands, but I wanted to look decent, so I'm picking out my jewelry. She comes in and she's still yanking these pants up. She's still yanking these jeggings, and I can literally see every curve of her vagina. Not to mention they're far up her butt crack. So I go, buddy, you can't pull those things that high. Like, I know you don't want them on your belly, but they can't be all the way that high because now they're too high on your crotch. I'm trying to explain this to her, and she is just ready to fight me on it. And she's frustrated because our clothes don't fit and whatever. And so she's insistent. She's wearing these jeans pulled up to her boobs. And finally I go, Maris, you have a camel toe. You cannot go to school with a camel toe. And she's like, huh? I said, do you know what a camel toe is? She goes, no. I said, it's when your pants are so far up your vagina that your vagina looks like a camel's toe. And she was like, I go, Maris, I can see your entire vagina and your whole butt. You can't go to school like that. I mean, it worked. It stopped the argument. So she goes downstairs. I'm like, let's just go back to the original plan. Jeans and a pair of shorts in the backpack, right? I dig through all of, she's downstairs. She's trying to get that ready. I dig through all of my leggings to see if I have a pair that's too small. And so she tries one pair, like my smallest pair of leggings. They're still too big. And she starts to get really upset. And I go, buddy, it's all right. We're doing good. We're okay on time. She's also asked, I've also promised everybody, because the boys have a hard time getting out of the house. They don't want to go to Amy's, so they get bribed with munchkins. And she wanted a munchkin, and I was taking her to school. So I said, if we get out of the house on time, we'll go to Dunkin' Donuts first, because Dunkin' Donuts is like 2 miles from my house, and the school's another mile from there. Like, no problem. So she is starting to get really upset, and she decides she wants the tie-dye shorts, fold over waistband shorts that just came in the mail yesterday that are in the washing machine, and her bedroom's here and the laundry room's here. And so I'm standing in between, and she starts getting really upset and angry. And she's like, I want them. They're the only pair that fits, and I like it. I want, and I, at this point, this has gone on far enough. I've already taught her what a camel toe is. I pulled that dagger out. Like, I don't know what else to do at this point. So I lost my shit a little bit on purpose, and a little bit because I really lost my shit. And I go, Maris, I don't know what you want me to do right now. Your shorts that you want are in the washing machine. I literally cannot stop the washing machine, rinse them out, and dry them in time for you to get to school. Like, I can't do it. Pick a different pair of shorts, please. Put jeans on and pick a pair of shorts. Mind you, this is like 40 minutes into really calm mom talking, like trying to be empowering and make sure we stay on track with a good morning. And she looks at me and she starts crying, and she starts to argue. Like, I know when she's arguing. And so I go, listen, you have two choices right now. Choice number one, you put on a pair of jeans that you like and are comfortable, and you pick a pair of shorts from your drawer that are clean, dry, and put them in your backpack to change for PE. Choice number two, you don't go to school. You stay in your room, you complain, you whine, and you miss a whole day of school. And she was like, I'm not gonna. And I said, listen, I don't want to hear another word. You have two choices. So you make the choice. And if you don't come upstairs shortly, I will let Mrs. Crocker know, her teacher, that you chose not to go to school today. If I don't go to school, they're going to COVID test. Nope. I will let Mrs. Crocker know that you chose not to go to school. And I closed the door and I went upstairs and I looked at my mom and I was like, I don't have any more tricks up my sleeve. 10 minutes later, guys, here she comes. In her jeans, shorts in her backpack, brushing her hair, and asked me to put a braid in. Oh, she asked me to put a braid in for her. If you've met my kid, you know she does not want me to do her hair. She doesn't want anybody to do her hair. Maris is her own person, and my friend Hannah really nailed it this morning. She goes, Maris is like this old soul in an 8-year-old's body, and she just wants to be cool, and she wants to she wants to be a teenager. And so she's always, she's very into beauty and makeup and clothes and style. And of course, this whole jewelry thing hasn't lessened that. But it's also really taught us some good lessons. You know, I don't know that I would have thought, we had that conversation a few weeks ago about making sure what she wears, she likes and feels good in. So I just want, so then we make it out of the house on time. I say to the boys, I go, all right, guys, time to get your jackets and your boots on and get out to the van. And when you get out to the van, I want you in your seats by the time I'm done braiding Sissy's hair. And that is the only way we are going to Dunkin' Donuts. If you want to go to Dunkin' Donuts, jackets, boots, in your seat. No messing around, because usually getting to the van with 3 kids, 2 of them being 4, is like a whole thing. They did it. I braided her hair. She loved it. She wore it to school. The boys got in the van. We are on our way to Dunkin' Donuts right on time. There's nobody in the drive-thru line. I'm so excited. I'm like, guys, look, wait a minute. There's nobody in the drive-thru line. So we pull it in, and I see the sign on the door that says, out of an abundance of caution, we have closed for cleaning. And I'm like, shit. So thankfully, Maris, we had turned our morning around enough, and I said, buddy, there's no way we're getting to the next closest Dunkin' Donuts and getting you to school on time. So I'm going to have to drop you off at school. I will make sure to bring you home munchkins. What kind do you want? And she handled that really well. And so, all in all, you know, we got the boys, we got to daycare. Hudson and Holden both didn't want to go in. But as soon as we got in, they went, and they have an amazing daycare provider. I'm so thankful and lucky that we have her. And so we're off to a good start, but like, I couldn't not share this morning, because yesterday I watched a video on another group I belong to that's like an empowering moms group, and she was talking about the morning routine and how important that is. And all I could think this morning at 9:30 when I finally got back in my van with no kids was, how the hell am I going to do this all by 7:15 so that I can get to work on time for 8 in 2 weeks? Because that will be the first Wednesday I have to do that. I don't know. We're going to practice next week, trying to get everybody up and ready and out the door on time. You know, again, I'm thankful for my mom, who just totally nails it. You know, sometimes she takes the lead, sometimes I take the lead, and we just nailed it. But anyway, here's the giveaway, guys. I want to hear your mom story. I want to hear your mom truth, your proud mom moment, your like, whatever it is. I want to know what your story is, because this one I think is one for the record books, that I taught my 8-year-old the term camel toe. Oh, so we get into this is the last part. I promise this is the last part. I know I go on and on and on, but so we get into the drive-through line, the drop-off line, and we just got a message yesterday about like drop-off's not going well. You got to run smooth. So I have Maris get unbuckled, climb into the front seat so she can jump out of the front seat and be quick. And so when she sits down, I go, hey fam, I'm glad you're here. I see Janelle and Nicole and Kristen, you guys are all here. I love it when you join in with me. So I say to Maris, I lean over and I go, don't say camel toe at school. But I have to whisper it, because if I don't, the 2 4-year-olds in the back seat are going to go, camel toe? What's a camel toe? And I can just picture them telling everybody, my sister had a camel toe. So she kind of looked at me and I go, buddy, camel toe is not a word that all 8-year-olds should know. And definitely not a word you should use at school. So Mrs. Crocker, if you get a chance to watch this, please tell me that Maris did not say camel toe at school today. I'm pretty sure she can handle that. She gets So the boys did chime in and they were like, what did you say? And I was like, nothing. I didn't say any, we were talking, because previously we had been talking about the town Carmel, which is Carmel. Hey, Candy. Carmel is a town in Maine. And so we were talking about Carmel. So I was like, Carmel, camel toe, it all sounds the same. So we transitioned the conversation and I said to Maris, don't say that word again. And if you need to know more about that, you can ask me when you get home. So Maris went off to school with a smile, with her backpack, with her comfy jeans and her favorite camo shirt and denim jacket that everybody at school probably thinks it's like the only outfit she owns. I swear to God, I buy this kid so much clothing, but like she has her favorites. So more power to her for wearing what she likes and feeling good. So yeah, contest time. I'm going to make it good. I haven't decided what I'm going to give away yet, but I did order a bunch of new stuff yesterday that'll come in the mail. I do have I have a ruse set that I've been saving for something big, and like what I really want to hear your story. I want to hear your mom truth, your proud mom moment, like whatever it is. Or if you're an auntie, or like if you're not a mom, tell me something else, because I don't want this to be just for moms. I want everybody to be able to participate in this giveaway. Just tell me something. You know, give me a replay, whatever. Everybody who comments is going to be in this giveaway, but I really want to hear your story. I really want to hear your story. Thanks, fam. Candy's right. She just said social workers' kids know way too much about life, and it is so true. Like, I see, because I work for Child Protective, like, I see what kids go through and bounce back from. And so, like, me telling my 8-year-old about a camel toe so that she doesn't wear her jeggings to her boobs with her vagina hanging out through them, it's just it's just not a big deal. So tell me something funny, give me a story about your day, anything, whatever you want to tell me, just tell me, and let me know you watched this video. Let me know what you've told your kids, something. And I'm gonna go live again tonight because I'm finally gonna announce the Mother's Day giveaway. I'm going to HT Fusion in Orrington. It's an amazing salon, guys. If you're local to Bangor, Maine, you've got to check out HT Fusion. Melissa's my girl. She does my hair. She's been doing it for a few years now. And so I'm going to go pick up something that Melissa traded me for a necklace. I'm going to drop off her necklace and pick up that basket. Oh, sorry, I got distracted. And then tonight, my goal is to have all of my kids in bed by 8 and show you guys all of the things that I'm going to give to you when you purchase over the next week or two. I think I have 10 to 12 things at this point. I've still got to check in with a couple of people. But there's some really cool stuff to give away. So, and all you have to do is make a purchase. You don't have to be a mom. It's for Mother's Day, but you don't have to be a mom. And I'll explain that later tonight when I go live again. And hopefully I don't ramble on, but it's kind of what I do. So if you stayed with me and watched this whole video, I hope I made you laugh. I hope that I made you feel better about your morning if you had a rough one, because we all do. We're human, but the bottom line is my kids are okay. And if you had a rough morning, your kids are okay. Like, they will be, because, we take care of our kids and we love them because we're moms. And if you're not a mom, I'm sorry. I don't mean to like exclude you. I still want to hear from you, and I still want you in on the giveaway, the Mother's Day giveaway, and then the giveaway today. And so here we go. I'm going to sign off now. Have a great day.